Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. Welcome to 8 West. Ready to start another week?
Yes, a very busy week ahead, for sure.
Oh my goodness, busy week. Talk about busy. Last weekend was busy.
Yes.
Because it was Coast Guard Festival, and I know that both you and I were swamped doing a lot of different things. Fun things, albeit.
Very fun things.
For the Coast Guard Festival.
But very busy.
I know a lot of you took part, too, because there were like tens of thousands of people out there in Grand Haven.
It was, and it was actually really surprising that I got around pretty easy still. Everyone's still really organized over there despite how busy it is.
Yeah, I think
it was really
that
nice.
Community is so used to having that huge influx of people. You know, the culmination was this past weekend, but it started the weekend before.
Yes.
And it kind of the high point that everybody builds to is the fireworks on Saturday.
Yes.
And then we were together on Saturday morning.
We were, I know.
And it was rainy, you know. It was kind of a wet start to the day.
But that's okay.
But then it turned out to be quite beautiful.
We had a good time though still.
We did.
We got out of the car and we walked the whole way.
Right, because we usually ride in convertibles, as you know, with people and, you know, wave and everything. But I had an umbrella. Morgan is really brave. You actually went sans umbrella.
I did. I had curly hair and it was already messed up.
Well, I took some pictures in all of festivities. Just wanted to share because I know so many people have taken part in it. This was just one of many of the waterfront shows taking place. This is Good Vibrations. It was a Beach Boy tribute band. They had Frankie Valli last year I introduced, and then I've introduced the Beatles. So they have a tribute band there every year.
Cool.
This year it was the Beach Boys, which is, I think, pretty appropriate with it being Grand Haven. This is the Midway. We spent a lot of time here the few days. This is Washington Street, which is the main street where all the businesses and the restaurants are in downtown Grand Haven. And they close it down. They set up that Midway. It's got games and carny food. And this is where a lot of the action takes place. And so, yeah, this was a lot of fun. Tons and tons of fun. And then my favorite rider. We're big enough now to do the rides.
That's good, because that's the most fun too.
Yeah,
they have a blast
fun
on that.
You know, it's kind of stunk last year. You kind of have to sit on the sidelines and wish, but you know, those little small toys that you have to be like 36 inches or higher to go on. We finally beat that. Just, you know, by about an inch or so. So that's Coco on one of the motorcycles.
Oh, look at her. She's having so much fun.
Yeah, super fun. So I had a really good time. I know you did too.
I did too. And like right here it has me with one of my favorite mascots, Ali Oxenfreeze, the mascot for the Muskegon Lumberjacks. And I also work for them during the wintertime and help out with the hockey season with the Lumberjills. So they were out there. So it was my favorite little mascot. And then there's our wonderful little car
that we didn't get to ride in.
That we didn't ride
unfortunately.
in. But again, like you can see, it was just raining. My hair is all wet. It was in a ponytail. Whatever. It was all right. But
yeah, and you know, we ride in this car every year. I've been doing the Coast Guard Parade for many years, and this family, this little girl's name is Laura. I've seen her grow up because her parents own that car, and every year I see her, and she's bigger, and that's pretty much the only time I get to see them.
Yeah.
And so that's Laura.
She was
little
so
girl
sweet.
who always rides in the car and the Coast Guard Parade too. So
she was very, very sweet, and she had a blast too. And this is a picture I took of after the parade. Look how beautiful it was outside.
Yeah.
Just right after.
Yeah.
And these are the big Coast Guard ships that were down there that you could go take tours in. And so I went and took myself a little tour. And
did you really?
I did. I went by myself, and I didn't care.
Yeah. Well, that's good. They are really nice.
It was awesome.
It's really, really cool. There's a lot to do. If you haven't been out to the Coast Guard Festival, put it on your agenda next year. It is so much fun. Grand Haven in general is just a really nice destination, and it's, you know, so accessible to people to just take a quick drive there and check out the lake and the restaurants and everything else that they have to offer.
They do.
Lots of ice cream.
I had
ice cream available.
And I had my first Pronto Pup. I'd never had one.
That's an institution in Grand Haven.
That is. You have to get the Pronto Pups.
On Harbor Drive.
That's right.
Located right there. It's just a stand. And can you explain what a Pronto Pup is?
It's just a hand-dipped corn dog, but it's a lot, the batter's a lot thinner. It's not a huge corn dog, but it's really, really good. It's just a hand-dipped one, but it's so good. It's just made fresh right there. And so yeah, I had heard about them. I'd passed the the booth all the time.
Right.
And I finally got one.
It's right outside a restaurant called Snug Harbor.
Yes.
And so we eat at Snug Harbor a lot and can always see the Pronto Pup line.
Yeah, it's very long. It goes
It's very
all
long.
the way down.
Yeah.
All the way down. Yeah, I think I waited in line. I only waited in line maybe 10 minutes. It wasn't bad. Mm-hmm. It wasn't bad at all. So I got my Pronto Pup finally. Yay.
Yay.
I finally got that. And ice cream cone too. I was really bad that day. I enjoyed the fair food. It was Saturday, why not?
So another Coast Guard festival in the books.
That's right. My first one.
A little bit sad, yeah. But that wasn't the only partying that we did. I actually had a stretch of 4 days off. I had Thursday, Friday, and then the regular weekend off. But yesterday was a party back in my neighborhood in East Grand Rapids that I was really looking forward to because less than 2 months ago I made the move from being downtown Grand Rapids into a home, and we hadn't been in a house in a long time. We'd been in the condominium, so I was really excited to meet some of my neighbors because we had a block party. And many of you have block parties, neighborhood parties, whatever you want to call them. It's a common occurrence in the summertime, but it was so cool to be able to come out and meet the people that live around me. In the summertime, everybody's kind of coming and going with their things on the weekend, and so there was face painting. This is Coco getting her face painted, and the East Grand Rapids fire truck. 2 of them came out.
Really?
And the police department.
Oh, how fun
Isn't that pretty cool?
That's awesome.
So this is one of their brand new trucks they were showing off. It's black. It's not red.
A black fire truck.
State of the art. I mean, it's pretty cool. The kids got these little hats. They walked around. They showed us the ins and outs of the fire truck and the equipment that they wear and why it's important to have certain things where they are so they can do that instant response in case there is an emergency.
Yeah.
Which I haven't heard of any lately in my community.
I would hope.
There's tattoos, but just dozens of family, a lot of young families in my neighborhood, a lot of people that have been there a long time too,
good.
so people of different ages. It was wonderful to be able to come out and meet everybody.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. We never had
was a
anything
lot
like
of
that
fun.
where I grew up, so it sounds like it's something that's very different. I would love to go to a block party
and hopefully it's a
sometime.
yearly
My
thing
way.
because it really gets you to kind of connect with your neighbors and look out for each other. And so when you meet new people and they say, that's my house, so you know exactly who's living around
where.
you and their kids. I got some numbers for babysitters.
Oh, that's a good thing. Say, oh, by the way, while I was at my block party, I was networking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Networking for that. Well, I had another party too. My wonderful boss and our wonderful someone in promotions, Carly Munoz.
Yes, she's been on 8 West
She
before.
has been on 8 West before. She is due very soon for her little baby. So we had her baby shower on Sunday at Jordan Carson's house too. So it was a very fun little work baby shower. And there she is looking absolutely beautiful in her little peach dress and her mommy-to-be banner that she wore.
Carly is a wonderful woman.
Yeah,
so I'm so excited for her.
She's awesome. So congrats to her, and she's due very soon. So we're gonna have lots of babies as well as you.
Yeah,
look at everyone.
It's getting so close. It's actually getting a little bit tougher to get dressed in the morning.
Like I've reached that point.
Yeah, exactly. But as you can see, so many different things going on for people. It just seems like people are coming and going a lot in the summertime and trying to squeeze in those last things because don't you feel like the school year's just
It's almost
around the
here
corner now?
A couple weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Couple weeks. I'm not going back to school. It's weird.
Yeah. So please share your photos with us. We love to see those on our Facebook page or send them to us, via email, 8west@woodtv.com. The 8 spelled out. We love to see them and post them and see what the people who watch our show are doing too.